Hey guys, hope you're well. We spent a bit of time over the last number of weeks doing our CVAs, and thanks to all of those who submitted them at this stage. Still a couple outstanding, so we can get them to me ASAP, please. So obviously with the school closures, it's difficult to kind of do work. So in an attempt to kind of move forward, our next chapter is cell processes, looking at photosynthesis and respiration. So what I'm hoping to do is to actually just look at the photosynthesis section of this. So this is a little quick video because I've given you a number of links to videos explaining photosynthesis, to another video outlining an experiment on page 78 of the textbook, and also some PowerPoints and that kind of stuff as well relating to photosynthesis. So we're just going to look at photosynthesis for the time being. So what you guys need to be looking at is, this is your textbook, just kind of looking through what photosynthesis is, what it's about. It's dealt with kind of in the first 2 pages there, and then it goes into a number of experiments relating to it. So you can read that and go through that stuff. Then in this post I'll have these 2 links here. One is linking to just explaining, so it's a little video on YouTube about what photosynthesis is, and the second one then is showing that a plant produces starch during photosynthesis. Basically, during the photosynthesis process, as we will see, just get this PowerPoint here. Would I have it here? So as we can see here, carbon dioxide is taken in and water is taken in by the plant in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll with the green pigment, and that produces glucose and oxygen. Okay, so the plant is creating its own energy. We will link this to respiration in the next video. The key thing on the glucose is the plant isn't going to use up its extra glucose. So it'll use up a certain amount of the glucose it produces, and some of it then that it produces is excess, so it doesn't need it. So in our bodies, what we would do is, if we take in too much energy, if we eat too much food, we store our extra energy as fat. I suppose a nice way of putting it would be, the plant, if it produces too much glucose, it stores that glucose in its leaves, and the way it stores it is in the form of starch. So if you can show that a leaf has starch in it, then you can prove that the leaf is carrying out photosynthesis. So the second little video then, it's from Science for Schools, just goes through how you show that the plant or the leaf has starch in it. Okay, so you'll see there, that is the little video in relation to starch. So watch that one first, and then on page 78 this guy links to your experiment. Also then as well on Schoology, what I've done is I've created chapter 8 there, which is just on photosynthesis for now. It'll change to photosynthesis respiration going forward, and in that then you have some notes looking at photosynthesis and plant responses. Now we're only focusing on the photosynthesis, these are old notes of mine, so just look at the photosynthesis stuff on both sets of notes, and that little PowerPoint there then, that is completely all on photosynthesis. So you can flick through that as well, which kind of gives you more information on photosynthesis. Okay guys, so what I'll also be doing then is, your work today is literally just get a good grounding on what photosynthesis is, and tomorrow morning what I'll be doing is then into your assignments I'll be adding in an assignment here into this. Okay, now there's a process for that. You were the last group that I'm giving an assignment to, because you're doing CBAs up until Friday. So I'll put up a post tomorrow morning with the assignment, and I'll have a couple of videos just showing you how to access the assignments and how to upload your assignments as well. Okay guys, so happy studying and talk to you soon. Bye bye.